welcome to Visions Beyond Tarot and Charms. Today I'm going to be doing another coffee cup reading as requested. So thank you for your requests. I totally appreciate it. Gives me an idea of what you like to see. So I'm going to also be doing, besides the coffee reading, I am going to be using some oracle cards as well. And then at the end, I will spin the yes or no spinner. So think of a question if you have one. Okay, so let's put the cards aside just for now and let's get to this reading. Oh, we have lots in here. Wow, okay. Let me just take a quick look here. Okay. Well, the first thing that I see that some of you may be going through, because there is a little bit here on the knife, in between the knife, and I believe that would be a sleeping person or a moon, I'm not sure. But to me, this represents something that needs to be removed from your energy, cut out, let go of. Could be something you're stressing about, something that you've been worrying about, whatever it is for you. But this could be saying it's time to let it go, especially if there's a new moon coming. Then use the energy, okay, around that timing to remove what is no longer good for you. You also are possibly going to be receiving some letters, some news, information, something that may be important, because you do have some coffee grounds here on the letter. So that may be important for some of you. Okay. Now it looks like over the keys, we do have what looks like, I see a fish, and I also see another, it looks like another fish of some kind. Could be a shark, could be a fish, whatever. But there does seem to be some news or information that may be coming regarding some keys. So this could be a new home, a new car, whatever it is for you. But just know keys usually represent new doors or opening. So that's very positive. And then we have here over, I am not really sure what that symbol is. I have to move this. Oh, it's a fan. Okay, sorry, I had to move that. So now I'm not sure what the design was, but there does seem to be, it's over the fan. So this could be something that perhaps you are dressing up and going somewhere fancy. Perhaps you are having hot flashes. You may be just in a very warm climate and need a fan. So this to me represents that there may be a lot of energy connecting to this particular sign, this area, because when this shows up for me, I want to say that it's like you're cooling yourself off. So you're taking care of yourself. Okay, so that's very important as well. And then we have here the house. And then it looks, I know this sort of got messed up when I touched it, and I'm very sorry. But this shows me the house next to it, and then it moves into the house. And that is very positive, because that could be the new keys that are opening up your new home. It could be you are visiting. You could be a housekeeper that takes care of homes. You could have some connection to a home. It could even be renovations, whatever it is for you. But there are some news or information or changes that may be coming, especially when I see what looks like the arrow, okay? Because there's a little bit of an arrow that I see. Now, again, you may see something different completely. Play along, please do. But the arrow shows that, yes, with this fan, it may be that over the summer season, perhaps, because you're cooling yourself down, that these changes or renos or moving possibly could be coming up for you around the home. And then we have here the pumpkin, and that shows me that, yes, there is protection around you, because it does want to indicate that there may be something not necessarily harmful for you. But again, you know yourself, take care of yourself. If there's something you shouldn't be doing or eating or drinking, then obviously don't do it. But this is spiritual protection as well. So this to me represents your spirit guides, your angels, your loved ones are all watching out for you. Okay. I also feel that that may have something to do with fertility, because I also feel like some of you may be getting pregnant if that's what you are trying to do. Okay. All right. We have a bit of a block between the pumpkin and the cage. So this may be that, yes, you've just been trying for a long time. It could be something you're feeling frustrated about, being caged in. Maybe you haven't been able to get out and enjoy the fresh air lately, like me. But this is something that not to worry, because this is only temporary, and this is something that's going to move out of your way very soon. Then we have, wow, okay. Well, we have a lot going on here underneath, and that looks like to me possibly an onion. And again, that could be careful, because somebody may not be as nice as they seem to be. Okay, now that could have something to do with the onion. And it's sort of like, you get that bad taste in your mouth where something's wrong. That's your sign. Plus, we have a whole lot happening right below it. So that to me, which to me it looks like a crab. And that is something that can be very energized, very, fast moving, but is also very protective. So if there's something that leaves a bad taste in your mouth, then take care of it. Make sure that it is not harmful to you or anyone around you, especially if you see with the crab, as I do. I don't know if you can see that or not, but and to me it represents, again, family, but it also represents, just be careful, trust your intuition on that, because something may be sour. You just may not know it yet. Below it, I feel like there is an animal, and that to me looks like it could be something coming around you with positive news or protection, again, from that, okay? Because we also have the protection over here with the pumpkin, as well as the keys and the fan, because all of that is opening up new doors. So that could be something that is going to help you along the way. Wow, okay, so that's the top part. That's the most important right now. Now we get into a little bit more of the nitty-gritty. All right. Wow, we have a lot going on. Over the moon, I do feel that, yes, there is, I don't know if you can see that, but it almost looks like a moose or a reindeer, perhaps. To me, that represents good news, possible entertainment coming or being around it. It could also represent surprises. So that's really positive, especially when the moon changes. And then I see a fish just below that, and that represents abundance and going with the flow. You have a lot of fish in here. This is wonderful. And again, I feel like there's going to be some sort of, watch for arguments or disagreements, okay? Because if you're not trying to get upset or upset someone else, then just be wary of that, because it is right below the moon or the sleeping face and the knife, okay? And that to me looks like a little shark down there. So again, be careful. Things are not always what they seem. Okay, what else do we have here? Somebody may be changing jobs, because I feel like we've got a break here in the energy, and it's underneath the hand with the heart. So that means something that you may have been helping with or loving to do or wanting to help with. Be careful, because there is a little bit of a breakdown here, and that means that things may not work out exactly as you planned, but they're not devastating. You can pick up the pieces, regroup, and move forward. It's very positive in the end. It's just that little bit of things just didn't work out exactly as planned. Wow. Somebody is going on a boat. I don't know why I keep seeing that, but somebody is going on a boat. Now, what do we have in the center here? Is that a boat? Oh, it is a boat. Okay, because in the middle, I feel like that could be a trip for somebody, whether you're taking it by air and then going on a boat. Perhaps you are going on a cruise. Oh, how wonderful. And beside it, I see a lot of birds, and I also still keep seeing a lot of fish, and that is abundance. So financially, things are increasing for you. So you are going to hopefully be able to put a little bit away for a rainy day or save up for that new home. Okay, because those keys are coming regardless of what it is you are looking for. But the home is definitely indicated here. Very positive. Now, if you see anything else, I would love to hear it, because I could go on for hours here. Okay. Oh, I see a spider. And with a spider, that could represent many hands helping with much work. Okay, so perhaps you are looking for that helping hand that you need help with to have a towards your passion of your job, your home, your friends, whatever. So it could just be helping somebody out. Wow. When I see these on other channels, I'm instant to pick out stuff. And it's like, oh, I see that. I see that. And now I'm looking at it and I go blank. I'm sorry. I've gotten a lot, I'm sure, but I'm sure there's still more in here that you could see or advise me on even. But it's beautiful energy. So we definitely have still some good news coming. And it may be news of love even, not necessarily in a romantic way. It could be somebody that you haven't seen or heard from for a long time is going to finally reach out, or you find them on Facebook, whatever it is. But there's going to be a reunion, perhaps, of you and someone else from your past. And if it's somebody you don't want to see, you totally have free will. Block that. Okay, let's put that aside. Ooh. Well, this just looks like it's a big kind of a jumble here. So I'm not going to necessarily take all of this, because I guess I didn't drink enough tea, or I put too much, or coffee, I mean, and put too much in. But I'm going to read the ones that did sort of show up around these signs. Okay, so we have, I would assume that is Aries, because that's, looks like the ram. Now, Aries can represent many things, of course, and it's not necessarily just the sign itself. It can represent whatever Aries represents for you. Okay, but let me get my paper here. And Aries is an adventurous and energetic, pioneering and courageous, enthusiastic, confident, dynamic, and quick-witted. Selfish and quick-tempered on a negative note, impulsive and impatient, foolhardy, and daredevil. Wow. So Aries is March 21st to April 20th. And if that is Aries, which I do believe, I see some new movement coming up around you. So that's your adventurous soul, because I see what looks like an airplane. And that to me means travel. Either you're going to see somebody who's an Aries, or perhaps you are, or it's just the meaning of the actual sign itself. But beside it, to me, I see a frog, and that means that there is going to be taking a leap of faith for some of you, okay, in the Aries energy. All right, let's go to, oh, I'm just going to have to, oh, I think this is Virgo, okay, and that's August, okay, so if you can see that all right. We have Virgo, August 22nd to September 23rd. Modest and shy, meticulous and reliable, practical and diligent, intelligent and analytical, fussy and a worrier on a negative note, overcritical and harsh, perfectionist and conservative. Okay, so no, I know I did have to touch it a little bit, but obviously it was meant to be. And I see what looks like another female or a person, okay, right below this. And it looks like they are holding something, just as in the picture, they're holding a flower. To me, it looks like they're holding something in their hand. So this may be a gift coming to you. This could be a surprise. This could be your handing someone a gift or a surprise. So this could be very, very promising for you. I also see a hammer. Now, when I see a hammer, that to me means hard work, being diligent in your craft, your abilities, whatever it is. So that may have a lot to do with Virgo's energy, okay? So if it is something that's not connecting through the Virgo part of it, it could just be the energy connected to the sign. We do have a little bit here coming up on the Leo, the lion, okay, and that July 23rd to August 21st. Generous and warm-hearted, creative and enthusiastic, broad-minded and expansive, faithful and loving. Now, the negative is pompous and patronizing, bossy and interfering, dogmatic and intolerant. So those aren't all, of course, connected to everyone specifically, but because we did have some show up on that sign, to me there's two, okay, and there's a two that's connected to that sign or to the energy connected to that area, which could be the second month. It could be two things are coming to you, two things you're giving out, two things you're helping somebody with, or two matters, whether it's matters of the heart or serious matters, perhaps with family or business, could be connected. Again, I see travel, okay? Very, very strong travel. And if you see anything else, please don't hesitate to put it in the comments. I would love to see what you see. But like I said, I'm not going to read all of this. This is a lot unless something dramatically jumps out at me. Here, oh, wow. Okay. What is that sign? Sagittarius, I'm going to say. I believe that's Sagittarius there at the top. And Sagittarius is November 23rd to December 22nd. Optimistic and freedom-loving, loyal and good-humored, honest and straightforward, intelligent, intellectual, and philosophical. On a negative note, you can be blindly optimistic and careless, irresponsible and superficial, tactless and reckless. And again, that doesn't mean it's for everybody. That just is what the sign itself can represent to some characteristics. And over this, I see what looks like a penguin. Now, I'm going to just get my book on that my dear, dear friend, Mystic Wolf, had given me for Christmas. And I just want to see what the penguin could represent. I will be right back. Okay, the penguin that I see right there, just getting out my trusty book on spirit animals, love it. You are much more powerful and durable than you think you are. You have everything you need inside of you and in front of you to have a good life. So always keep that in mind. Soon you'll be able to experience lucid dreaming, where you become fully aware while dreaming and can change the details of the dream. This is an excellent time to explore altered states of consciousness, especially out-of-body experiences such as astral travel. Wow. And with Sagittarius's energy, optimistic, freedom-loving, honest, straightforward, this could just be your free nature, okay? But there's definitely some positive energy coming your way. Wow, loving it at all, completely. It's wonderful. Okay, and I think I've probably moved this around, so I think I've gotten everything. I've just probably been, because I've been keep moving it, so it's like they're shifting. So I don't want to keep overdoing it. But if you want to have one more look at your cup, and please, if you see anything, let me know in the comments. I would love to know what else you see. Okay, and let's get a couple of cards to go with this reading. So far everything is going to be good for you coming, but I feel that you really do need to be careful of that sort of sneaky energy, okay, or someone that may not be as honest or truthful or as kind as they state. So just be a little weary of that. Use your intuition. And if you feel something's wrong, then get out of the way. All right. The sun. My goodness, that's beautiful. So that's happiness, joy, contentment. That is optimism. It is possibly a birth of a baby or conceiving of one. It could be twins as well, because twins does seem to be connected to the Sun card. But it can also represent just being fully happy, content, and having a good life. All right, let's get one more. This one here is sticking out. Wow, 10 of Cups. This couldn't get any better. Between the Sun and the 10 of Cups, this is total harmony. You are completely at peace with everything going on around you. And if you're not there yet, it's coming. So hang on, because 10 of Cups is a possible marriage. It could be a possible move. It could also just be being content with your family, the birth of a baby perhaps, or getting together in a relationship. It can mean many things, but it's all very pleasant. Love, joy, happiness, similar to the Sun, okay? This is your emotion, and this is your optimistic energy, knowing that everything's going to be okay. Wow. Okay, let's get another card here before we get to your yes or no. These are big. Wow! Oh, well, we got 2 right off the hop. Sorry for the sound effects. It just comes out. Okay, so these are our essential oil cards. So our first one that we have here is Tangerine. Energizes and balance. Wow, so it balances and it energizes your body, mind, and soul. So if this is something that you have been feeling a little under the weather, maybe you're not, you've been overworked and not enough rest, maybe if you need to keep going, take a few tangerines, because this is what's going to help energize you. But it's also really good for your spiritual soul as well, which is energizing and balancing your harmony, your happiness, your love, everything that you are trying to manifest. And then we have Spearmint. Revitalizes and refreshes the spirit. Wow. So it energizes and balances and revitalizes and refreshes the spirit. So regardless of whatever way you look at it, your 10 of Cups and your Sun is amazing energy. So if you're wondering how things are going to go over the next, week or so, this is beautiful energy. When you feel tired or lack of enthusiasm, perhaps, take a rest. And when you need to revitalize that again, meditate and get proper nutrition to revitalize that energy of yours, because each and every one of you is different. So you may need to meditate only, some may need to eat better, some may need to feel that yes, you want to revitalize and refresh your spirit, and that could just be in being completely happy. Okay, and yes, we all have our days where things are crap and we don't want to do anything, or we don't feel like the world is helping us out anymore. But that's okay, because you're going to be turning that around and you are going to start reaping a lot of those rewards. We've got victory here. We've got complete happiness. Yes, we do have a little warning in here, especially when it came to the knife. Okay, but again, that is temporary. That is something you have total control over, especially with the onion and the crab. That is something that, again, could be a little nerve-wracking, whether it's through your job or home life, whatever it is. But you've got some really positive energy coming. So try to keep positive, and please meditate when you need to. If you're feeling stuck or stagnant or things just seem to be going backwards, stop to revitalize, to energize your energy again. Meditation is really the key, or yoga, or something that involves a type of meditative energy. Okay, so this again is not necessarily, sorry, I moved the camera. This is not etched in stone, but again, take another look just in case you see something else that I may have missed, whether it's in your cup or in your saucer. Wow. And right over the moon, I believe that's the moon. I feel like, yes, you have a very strong will, a really strong energy that's coming up around you, because I feel like there's, you're moving up spiritually. You're being enhanced spiritually. Similar to the Hanged Man, where he sort of puts himself in a bit of a timeout to reflect, to re-energize, and to receive that inner wisdom. Okay, so if you're ready, we can get to your yes or no. So as you can see, it's just got yes and no's on it and some maybes. Okay, so think of your question and let's spin. Yes! Yay! I know the last few times I've done a spinner, it's been a no. So I'm really glad you got a yes this time. And make sure you can see all your cards. Take a really good look inside there. And I do wish you all love and light. And if this resonates with any of you, please give me that thumbs up. Truly, truly does help my channel to grow. And it lets me know that you enjoy my readings and would like me to continue. And if you have any requests, put them in the comments. I can't get to all of them, but I will definitely try to get to as many as I can. And I want to thank each and every one of you for all of your love and support, your subscribing, your likes, your shares, comments, and donating. You guys are amazing. And I love you all. Love and light. Bye for now.